Welcome back. Back at North Wilkesboro Speedway, late model fixed. Getting ready to roll off in third. Definitely out qualified where I should be. Car number 7. I think there's 15 in this race. It's kind of a bit of a lower strength field than I wanted, but it seems like it's somewhat a bit top heavy for some of the guys that are, rated a little bit better. We had a couple 5K guys in here, so could be fun. I don't know. Not sure if the inside or outside is going to be better, in all honesty. Not sure if I'll be able to hold off. Like, if I can get a good enough start, if I get by the 6, hold them off. I'm not. I don't know. 1's probably going to be quick. I would just 5's going to be quick. So, I would take anything inside of top 5, honestly. Even starting 3rd, but I would love to, obviously, try to stay 3rd. Maybe see if we can sneak away a 2nd, but just see what we can do. Try to keep this thing on the edge without killing the tires and just try to go forward. So 50 laps of fun. We'll try to make the most of it.
All right, Jake. Nice and neat. Stay out of trouble.
Peter gets
go.
good start. 6 on the outside. Didn't have a bad start, so I don't know about taking away 2nd.
Right.
Watch for him cutting down.
Still there.
You can see the 1
Clear high.
already trying to find his way around. He's gonna sit here in 3rd for now and wait and see what the 1 does. Got a feeling I'm gonna have to defend the bottom a little bit, which is probably gonna allow the front 2 away. But we're gonna try to do what we can. See if I can hold off the 1 as long as it makes sense, which right now I don't think there's enough of a gap behind him.
19.09.
Although I kind of drove
has just done
turn 1 there, so it's gonna allow him to the inside.
Still there. Inside's clear. Car inside. Keep high.
I have to get him by.
He's still there.
Terrible. 3 and 4.
Inside's clear.
Tried to slot in front of the 10. It's about the best chance of doing that.
P4. That lap
So no
was
big
at
deal.
19.46.
It's probably inevitable the 1 was going to get by me. It's looking like he's getting a bit aggressive on the corner entry. Probably can be pushing it harder than I am, but like I said,
That was at 19.
trying to keep the tire balance. I'm aware that I have pace towards the end of the race. I was looking to make a move on the inside of the 6. I wish I was a bit closer to try to take advantage of that. Trying to see if I could get a run off of turn 4. Try to
Coming up on your
inside,
just done
see
at
if we can make it stick.
Clear. You got 1 right side. Outside line's clear.
Just gonna follow behind
Right
the
side.
1 as best as I can.
He's
Sure,
still there.
the
Keep
6 is
digging.
going to try to pinch me down.
Still there.
And he makes a little bit of contact with
Clear
us.
outside. On your right. Still there.
Trying not to hit him. He's killing the run
Get
off the
together, hold
corner.
the
He's
line.
likely going to clear us.
Clear up high.
Alright, 6 is just going to muscle his way in, so we'll just sit here in 4th. 4th isn't a bad spot to be. I don't want to continue to give up time to the 10 behind. Trying to just settle in. We still got a long way to go. 1's working his way up through the field now, making a move inside of 2. 2 does the same thing I kind of did to the 10, able to slot in front of the 6.
That lap was at 19.41.
Feel like the 10's definitely driving it in early. She's going to hurt him. The 3's going to try to look by him now. That's why I said top 5's probably about the best I can hope for. 4th is going to be pretty tough to hang on to, although I feel like I have the pace to get by the 6. It's just a matter of if we can find it. And he's going to be the X factor. It's probably going to hold us up. The 3's going to get impatient, I'm sure.
Right side.
That lap time
He
was
wasn't trying to make that move to the
19.52.
inside of the 6, just kind
Keep
of
it
felt the
steady,
pressure
still
in
there.
the 3.
Hold your line. 3 wide. You're in the middle.
We
Clear
got
up
3
high.
wide into the corner. I kind of just have to bail because
Inside line, you
the
got
3's
1.
just absolutely being
Still
aggressive.
there. You're clear.
You see a gap, you take it, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if I fully agree with that aggression, but it's what makes those guys better than me. They have that sense of aggression that any moment is the right time to take it, as long as there's track. And I don't really know how to defend against that properly, in all honesty. I really, really don't. Without, you know, wrecking myself or wrecking them, I'm not really 100% sure how to defend against that, other than get good and never be close to them. It's about the only defense I know right now, and I'm obviously not doing that, so we're still sitting fourth. Fourth is the car. It's the number 7 car. Not a bad spot to be. One on the inside, they towed to pit road. Now we've still got a long, long way to go. It's like the 3 starting to push on the 2 a little bit. It's not quite there. 10's able to stay in front of the 6. 6 is kind of falling back. He's making the move to the inside. The 3's making the move to the inside of the 2. It's not quite there, so he's able to slot in.
Okay, Jake, the next car is Lee.
I'm just going to sit behind these 2. Watch this battle unless we get some big pressure from the 10. It's so tough to pass here without massive speed difference or somebody making a mistake.
Your lap time was 19.50.
Probably using a bit too much steering input. Center of the corner. Drags the wall into turn 1.
You've just done a 19.48.
One is gone so far, but we got a pretty tight battle back here. So fairly exciting racing so far. One with another wall drag. He's using every inch of the track he can get. Starting to pull away slightly from the 10. I think if I can just kind of keep pace with the 2 and the 3 for now, slowly pull away from the 10, it might give me a shot towards the end of the run to see if maybe I can drag a podium, but they're probably just tire saving right now. So we're still not even the halfway mark yet. Two seems to be a bit slower. 3 starting to separate away. It's allowing the 10 to close back in. 6 and 4 are also lined up behind him. 6 is going to start looking inside of the 10 now. The longer they can run side by side, the better it is for me. But we're going to feel the pressure of short track racing here. Gonna have to go.
That was a 19.56.
And still able to hold the 6 off right now, at least. Like I said, the longer he's going to have to run a defensive line, the worse it's going to be. He gets turned. It's going to create an issue. He somehow keeps it going straight. He's going to fall to the back of that pack, but that gives us a bit of a separation. 6 is now leading that pack in 5th. It's almost a full second back. Just keep my mirror driving, so lost touch with the 2 and the 3.
Okay, Jake, halfway home. We've got
Like
plenty of fuel.
Not
Last lap was a
arguing 1 and 2 quite as much as I
19.52.
should be. Just keep an eye on this battle up ahead between the 2 and the 3. Just in case there's contact, I can avoid it.
Your lap times are improving. This is exactly what we need.
Trying to focus on these 2, but also putting in quite consistent lap times without leaning on the right front too bad. seems to be staying steady to the 6 behind. I overdrove 1, which caused me to push up in 2 a little bit. He's playing with fire with that higher entry, and the 2 is going to be there eventually. I don't know if it'll result in contact or not, but I'll try to be there ready to take advantage if it does. Not complain about a free spot at this point. 6 chunked off a good bit of time that lap. I have 20 to go this time by. Bit of a gap back between the 6 and the 4.
Alright, Jake, lap times are pretty consistent.
If the 6 happens to get here, not a ton of pressure, although that gap's starting to close up a little bit. I feel like I apexed 3 a little too early. Just starting to close in on the 2 and the 3. Bigger concern is just to run consistent laps to try to stay ahead of the 6. Rather protect 4th than take an all or nothing shot at a top 3. Not the best 1 and 2 there. And I overshot turn 3 really bad. Just absolutely killed the runoff. Yep, that gave away at least half a tenth that I didn't need to.
19.60.
Just need to get back into the rhythm. And I dragged the wall like an idiot. No, I'm on pace to stay ahead of the 6, just need to be smart. Back up the break points. 2's trying to work to the inside of the 3, not quite there yet. Like I said, we got some defensive aggressive driving going on up ahead for 2nd and 3rd. It's a great battle to watch. Maybe it'll allow me to possibly sneak away with the top 3.
19.55.
Closing in on 10 to go, not quite there yet. 2 and 3 are running side by side. Six has closed up quite a bit. The longer these 2 run side by side, the worse it's going to be for me maintaining a gap over the 6. So we just cannot get a good enough run the inside to get by the 3.
19.61.
I don't know who to go with. I feel like the 2's slightly faster, but the line's really moving. We know how aggressive the 3 was, which I think is why he's falling back now. He probably got on the tires a bit too hard. Well, this could result in a lot of different finishes.
Right side.
One's loving this, but you're getting some great
Still
short
there.
track racing here.
He's still there. He's still
This
there.
is looking to the outside now. I was thinking
still
about
there.
it.
Still there. He's still there. Hold your line. Still there. 3 wide. You're in the
6
middle.
is going to throw it in the middle. I don't even know where to go.
Still there.
I'm going to end up the one that loses out of this because of that move.
They're all around. You got
Good
one
turn.
inside. Cars on both
Gives us
sides.
the
You're in the
room.
middle. Clear.
Okay,
Yeah.
Jake,
Alright, well,
just cut the track.
top 5 right now. That was a crap move by the 6, at least in my opinion. I get the aggression, but that was crap.
P5.
was battling for third, and he wants to go throw it 3 wide there. I don't understand that level of aggression, and that allowed the 3 to skate away. I hate that. We'll watch all these moves with the 6. I'm not really a fan of his aggression right now. I think it's a bit over the line. Allowed the 4 a 4th place finish when he probably didn't deserve it based on pace. And I don't know if I can get back to him, because I'm probably going to get wrecked by the 6 before the end of it. I have 5 to go next time by. I understand the 3 felt like, or the 6 felt like he had the pace, felt like he had to go, but that was probably not the place to do it. Trying to pull away as much as I can from him.
P5.
Shouldn't be unhappy with a 5th. It's a good thing I had the chat off, because I'd have been really upset with him. And I'm sure people are screaming that I'm an idiot blocking, when we're probably going to look at somebody forcing it to a gap that really shouldn't have been there. Barely stayed in front of the 6. Gotta start getting defensive now with that inside line. Three ahead are pulling away. Pulled them off for 3 laps.
Coming up on the inside.
Dive it into the inside.
19.59.
I'm going to start driving a bit defensive and rude. Try to pinch him down. If he wrecks us, he wrecks us. 2 to go.
2 to go.
Just trying to work that inside line as best as I can. It's going to be my best shot to stay in front of him. You know, it's, like I said, it's going to lose the gap up front, but if I can keep him from getting the run off, you know, inside, that's all I can do. Got to hold him off for 1 more lap.
White flag, last lap.
Well, I expect to get punted here in 3 and 4. Alright, well, we hold him off. He drives like
P5, there's the checkered flag.
a 2.3 C-class driver. Should, I suppose. Like I said, I should be happy with the 5th place. All things considered, really wanted a shot at a top 3. Felt like I was working to the inside of the 3 and possibly could have had it. There's some stuff to unpack out of that. 1 was gone. We were never even in his realm. Let's get the overlay off, and yeah, tires aren't going to really matter. 81.77. I don't know, I never really got into much of a tire saving line, always was battling people, so let's take a look at the start. Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna watch. 1 was so quick. So I was able to sit 3rd for right now. This is when I worked a little loose there. Cold tires. Wasn't sure where the 1 was. I probably could have slid up in front of him for a better entry into 3, but I've had so many issues of coming across people's nose that I've been kind of leery of where I enter at. Let's kind of just watch this till we get to the 6. He's defending the 1, but obviously he was just in a whole other realm. You can see he got off the corner better without sliding. I kind of kicked the right rear out a little bit. That was where I overshot turn 1. So he's going to get to the inside here. I can't really defend. I mean, he's just driving it better, so I just chose to give it to him and then try to slot in front of the 10. So let's jump ahead. Alright, so he gets to the inside 6, which is the 18 on the car. I'm going to try to take advantage of it here. Got to the inside. Out at his left rear right now. Trying to stay off of him. Like, I knew I overdrove the entry a little bit, which is why I pushed up. So we're going to reset. Slot in behind him. I'm still staying in front of the 10. Not sliding that right rear off is huge for the drive off of turn 4. So we're catching him slowly. See the 1 making the move on the inside of the 2. So here's gonna be, let's see. I think this was the moment of contact. Cut underneath. I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't remember if that was the moment of contact, but so the 3's gonna go all the way to the inside. I tried to defend. He just drove it better, I guess. I don't know. You guys tell me how you defend those situations if you even can, or what you do against it. I mean, good for the 3, I guess. So 3 gets by the 2. We're sitting around the 2. Side by side. Let's start watching this here. So, been following behind the 2, just trying to stay on the inside line, hoping that he'd keep the 3 out there and I could get close enough to his bumper to kind of follow him through. At the left rear wheel of the 3 now, which is the 84 on the car. Trying to keep it off him again, give him the room on the outside. I don't want to door him. I've got the 6 was kind of following behind me. He's trying to figure out which lane to go with. I think he was realizing I was probably quicker than the 3, but I don't think he wanted to wait that long. So we're almost side by side now. And then he's just going to dive it to the bottom. And I had to bail out. Like, you can see, we all kind of went for a slide. Like, he dove it in hard. And then, all right, let's unpack this. I mean, I was really lucky not to get spun across his nose. So we're coming in. He makes the hard left. Goes to the inside. He's still not there. He's trying to, dive it in. My opinion, he's not really there. That probably wasn't the place to dive it in. I bailed just to not get hit by him and was having a really hard time trying to keep it somewhere in this middle lane to not get into the 3. You can see how much of a slide I was. You can see how much of a slide the 3 was in. You can see how much of a slide the 6 is in behind me. So trying to stay off of the 3. We're kind of coming down. I'm guessing this one's going to be on me. I don't know. I mean, so if you look at it in relation to this inside lane, these markers, I'm definitely coming down, like trying to apex, somewhat trying to pinch the 6 a little bit. But then here's where I kind of stop. And now I'm starting to follow the radius of the corner. And look at him. He's starting to come up like. So he's coming into the corner. Both going down. He's continuing to go. And then right here, he starts turning right like he can come out. Like, I don't know if he just didn't care that I was there or if he's not really paying attention or what's going on, but he just kind of drives right into the left side of us. So, I don't know. In all honesty, I feel like I put more of the blame on him because if you're going to dive to the inside, you got to make sure that you come off. Like, I understand I kept coming down, again, still kind of coming down apex and trying to pinch him, but then there was the point where I stopped and I was maintaining the radius of the corner. And he just starts accelerating and coming up into the right side or the left side of me with his right front. So, I mean, initially, had I kept coming down and he was holding his line, I would have said, yes, it's 100% on me. I just kept coming down into him, but I kind of stopped, and that's the point where he couldn't have exited the corner. Like, that was kind of the pinching point where I was trying to keep him from getting the run off, and he just said, nah, I don't really care, and he just kind of started accelerating and went into the left side. So, you guys tell me who's more at fault there. I'm not going to say I don't own any fault in that, but after looking at that second half and the corner exit, I kind of feel like I own a lot less of it than what I initially thought. So I don't think it's quite a 50-50 deal. I think it's a little less on my part and more on his part. Again, we know I've documented a few times recently. I'm just not aggressive enough. I would have never made that dive in. You guys tell me if that was a fine dive in, if that was a bit too aggressive. I mean, we kind of saw the same thing with the 3. He was all over. You tell me if that move on the backstretch going into 3 was a bit too aggressive as well, cutting all the way in. I know I kind of threw a little bit of a block and then bailed on it. Try to do what I can. Again, I should be really happy with the top 5. Sucks that we got the one incident from the contact there with the 6. Not much I can really do about that when he drives in the left side. really felt like we actually had a shot at a third place. Really felt like I had a shot to try to keep progressively working by the 3 over the last 10 laps or so, and try to get by them and hold on a podium spot. So lessons learned. I mean, at least again, could have dropped all the way back, finished like 11th or 12th or something like that. So only 2 spots off of where I thought I should have finished isn't terrible. Just tough to pass here, and you get a couple guys that are pretty aggressive. So that's kind of the formula you get. Let me know all your feedback. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. There was definitely no lack of action in this one compared to previous weeks. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And until the next one, I hope all your laps are fast, your races are clean, and your finishes are good. Thanks for watching.